Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for
Oh my god, I am going to be fucking using that today, Cellulite Yoga Pants. You're making me laugh. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna call a meeting about it today. We just need to really pay tribute, appreciations, if you will, to the 15th anniversary of 10, 10, 10. Love it. Hi, Rose. Hi, John. I hope that you get family meeting. Yes. Aww, Erica, 19 months. Thank you so much. Streamlabs. What are you doing? Put them up. What does TITC mean? I'm pretty good at like acronyms. Hi, Beverly. I'm very excited for your day tomorrow. Getting home from the hospital. Oh my God. That's excited. Oh my God. Sherry K. looking at her phone 10-10 on 10-10. I've missed that opportunity. But wow. We should probably buy lottery tickets today because of that. Or maybe a scratch off? I don't know. I gasped like that because I have a little game that I play with myself, and normally I'm supposed to buy a lottery ticket when I win that game, which is like once every 90 days. Once every 90 days, this thing happens, and every time I do this thing, I have to do it like 5 times to get it to work. Anyways, I should have bought the lotto ticket yesterday. I'm going to buy it today. I totally forgot. Because yesterday, first push, boom. Boom. Speaking of, I don't have coffee, but I do have my, this is an untapped, like I just cracked it. Tit cleavage is back. I don't think it does. Because that doesn't work. Oh. It's like titsy. Maybe. I haven't had a simple sip yet. Let me put on the cork, then I'll drink it. Earn your keep, Paisley. Earn your keep. I'm gonna have to fix my fucking green screen every day. Sorry. I'm not trying to be annoying, but fucking day. Captures. That's what we did. We captured it yesterday. Okay. There we go. I think it's just fast at the beginning for a minute. Now I can have a sip. Yeah, Judge. Okay.
What number, Miss Peoples?
It's number 27 on the docket, Judge. And we have attorney Christy Blanchard present and her client.
Christy appearing from that fake Zoom room while Paisley's over here trying to fix her fucking green. Filter, change it. Oh, that's the wrong one. But then I'll start to disappear.
We're
How
hearing
do I
calls
look?
number D
It's
at
always the same
25.
flavor. It's always the same flavor. Strawberry, lime, 0 sugar. And then I'll disappear. Hi, Mikey. How's your day? I hope you got some good court today. Oh, this is a public service announcement, though. Please, I watched a YouTube short earlier today where, um, apparently there's a convention in, yeah, busy. Aren't we all? Convention for hand surgeons this weekend. What is it? It's Friday, the weekend. So please don't be cutting avocados and stabbing the pit. Apparently, it is like a very common thing. And she said all of the hand surgeons are in Vancouver. So you'll be fucked. So please be careful this weekend, especially with your hands. Yeah, I know I need to make it into a short. I'm not good at making shorts or videos. I'm good at wearing shorts and watching videos. Those are two things I'm good at.
03182, the Cooper matter. With the parties in the Cooper matter, please unmute yourselves, turn your cameras on, and raise your right hands. Ms. Castellanos, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You may lower your hand. Counsel, will you please announce for the record?
Sure, Christy Blanchard, representing Ms. Castellanos.
Okay, and Ms. Peoples, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. If I can first call the courtroom, for the non-custodial parent.
You may.
Thank you, Judge. Is Mr. Ronnie Cooper present in the courtroom?
Mr. Ronnie Cooper.
Is Ronnie Cooper present in the courtroom?
That's a terrible name, Runny.
Um,
Why would you name your child Runny? Oh my god. Maybe they're mispronouncing it, but I feel bad for Runny. No wonder he's running away.
Judge, Mr. Cooper was served. He was served on April 7, 2025. A return of service is on file, Judge. This would be a final default order, and so the state's requesting to proceed on a default order.
You may.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, we were previously in court back on July 21st. There was a temporary order of suit affecting the parent-child relationship. Judge, for the final, all the terms as far as the child support and medical support would stay the same. It was a minimum wage order. However, Judge, Ms. Castellanos, they are requesting a change to conservatorship in this order, and we would also take a judgment on the retroactive child support. I believe Ms. Blanchard would go first to get the terms as far as their request for a change in the conservatorship.
What was the conservatorship? Joint managing?
Yes, Judge. So the temporary order was joint managing conservatorship, and then there was a modified visitation schedule.
Okay. Ms. Blanchard, you may proceed.
Okay. Ms. Castellanos, you're asking this court to change the conservatorship on your final order from joint managing to sole managing. Is that correct?
Yes.
And in the temporary order, you had all exclusive rights and duties, although you were joint managing, correct?
Yes.
And you're asking for all exclusive rights and duties in this final order. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, since your son's birth, and how old is your son?
He's 3.
Has his father ever been involved?
No.
Has he ever paid any financial support?
No.
Has he ever spent any time with his son?
No.
And if he were to show up today at your doorstep, would he be a complete stranger to your son?
Yes.
Has he ever been to, so there's never been any doctor's appointments or anything of that kind?
No.
And never provided any kind of support of any kind?
No.
Now you have concerns about dad being around your child, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And does dad have an extensive criminal history?
Yes, he does.
And did that criminal history start around the time that the two of you split up?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was that? What does that criminal history entail?
Yes, so the first time, when we had broken up, he went to jail for a possession of a weapon and marijuana in 2022, and in 2023, he went to jail for a murder charge, and in 2024, he went to jail for another possession of a weapon.
And do you believe
Ma'am, maybe led with that. I think you should have led with that. Oh, Lord. First of all, how'd you get out of jail to get another charge after the first unaliving charge is my question. That was surprising. I didn't know that was coming.
that your child's father is involved in a cartel?
Yes.
And why do you believe that?
I believe that because after his release from prison, I tried to watch his social media to see what kind of person he is now and if he's changed. I see that he is, I believe, a part of a gang or a cartel because of the things he posts with weapons. Him and a bunch of friends that he socializes with and presents himself with on social media.
And what is the name of the cartel?
B4L.
And do you believe that that stands for Bloods for Life?
What is happening right now? Ma'am, is this a good idea? Is there not another avenue for these types of things? Also, I got to say, you cannot convince me. No, that he was an angel when you were with him, and the day you left, he rolled up to the cartel and said, "Oh, baby, I need a job." Okay, that didn't happen. So you can pretend all you want like he wasn't like this before, but that's fucking a joke. It can't be. It can't be. Ma'am?
Yes.
And does he pose in pictures with a certain color?
Yes, he dresses in all red, and that's the caption is B4L.
And when he posts this stuff, is he posing with any drugs or weapons?
Yes, weapons
What's-
and drugs.
Okay. And have you taken screenshots of those things?
Yes, I have them.
And so if this court wants to see those screenshots, do you have them available for the court to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now in the, when the two of you split up, when you were pregnant, was there some family violence going on between, with your child's father?
Yes. He did not want to leave the home that we were sharing. After he basically, the reason of the split up was because he, throughout my whole pregnancy, he was seeing another person. I told him that's not the kind of life that I want for me and my child, or lies. So I told him to leave our home, and he left, but he also came back after, I guess his thoughts said, no, I'm not gonna leave, I'm going back to my home. He came back and broke my door down, which was not fixable. He trashed my whole apartment, and he threw my clothes in the road, basically. He said if he can't live there, then nobody can. And I was 7 months pregnant at that time. And at some point, I was standing by the door of our bedroom, and he was screaming in my face. I was just standing there. I didn't know what to do. And he punched the hole in the wall right next to my head, as if he was so frustrated. He wanted to hit me. And after that, someone called the cops in the apartment area because of the commotion, and they asked him to leave. His family picked him up, and he returned again to cause more commotion. And I had to basically push my couch to the door and sleep there all night, every day, to prevent him from coming in.
And Did you also, after you became pregnant, discover that he was involved in drugs?
Yes.
And was that another reason for your split up?
Yes, it was.
And are some of the charges that he's incurred since your pregnancy also drug charges?
Yes.
Um, now, with regards to that kind of behavior, has he also threatened to kill you?
Yes, once we were already split up, I moved homes and he appeared here because he knows where my whole family lives. Um, Basically, he couldn't reach me one day, so he just appeared here, and I arrived eventually home, and he was here sitting outside. He was questioning me where I was and where our son was and what I was doing, why I'm not picking up his calls. Trying to say he was checking on his son, but it was clearly about me. And he said, if I ever see you out in public with another person, another man in the car, and I see it's just the two of you, I will kill the both of you.
And do you have concerns based on what you're seeing on social media with him and who he's surrounding himself with that he would do just that?
Yes.
Now, do you have concerns about the people that he is hanging around and his family members?
Yes.
What concerns do you have?
Um, I noticed that all of his friends, that some are cousins, they all post each other, they hang around each other. They all have some sort of criminal background. It's either in the past or even ongoing. They carry weapons. From what I know, I never met him, but later heard about him. He has a brother who's been in jail almost his whole life. I'm not sure for what. I know I've heard robberies, multiple.
This is all
And his father
hearsay.
has a criminal background, and everybody around him, his friends, his family, has a criminal background.
And do you have concerns about your son if he were to ever be unsupervised with dad?
Yes, I do.
And you're asking the court to make a family violence finding, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that based on him punching the wall, kicking down your door, and threatening to kill you?
Yes, ma'am.
And that has all occurred since you were 7 months pregnant, correct?
Yes.
And again, your child is how old?
He's 3 now.
Okay. Judge, if you want to see the screenshots that she has, we're ready to produce those to you. I'm just gonna kind of leave that up to you whether you want to see them or not.
What I need to know, can I ask her a couple of questions? Ms.
Absolutely.
Castellanos, you had no indication of any of this prior to becoming pregnant.
No, ma'am.
And is this all of a sudden his personality changed?
So what happened was that I was the one that was basically paying the bills. Till I got tired of it and he noticed that I was getting frustrated. I kept asking for help and he said, oh, I applied to an interview, but they haven't replied. A week would go by and he would say, I'm looking again because the other job never called me. Time would go by and I got frustrated and he noticed that. So I had my vehicle, he didn't have one because it messed up and he didn't have money to fix it. We were living together, so in my eyes, we were a family. I was trying to support us through a rough time while he was able to get a job and everything. He noticed I was frustrated, so we switched roles. He used my car, to get a job, which only lasted for like a month or two. Um, he quit because he didn't like it, and I noticed he started hanging out with his past friend that I met at that time. He was going out every day. I was like, hey, like, you're going out, but when are you gonna get a job? Things like that. I started noticing the weapons. I didn't know what they were doing all day long. Somehow he was bringing money back home, and
Let me stop right there. And all of this happened after you were pregnant or before you were pregnant?
it was happening while I was pregnant.
Okay,
I was only like a month or something.
okay, all right. Okay, anything else, Ms. Blanchard?
Not at this time, Judge.
Any questions of this witness, Ms. Peoples?
Yes, Judge. And so Ms. Castellanos, the temporary order set up visitation every first, third, and fifth Saturday at Hayden's house.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wanting that to continue in the final order?
Yes, if he's seeking that, I will allow it.
Okay. Has Mr. Cooper exercised any of his visitation rights since this temporary order?
No.
You're also requesting that the order state that he's responsible for the cost of those visits. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you're agreeing that the terms of the temporary order remain the same, that you would maintain government medical with Mr. Cooper paying $113 a month in cash medical support. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that his child support would be $209 a month. Is that also correct?
Yes.
And you're also requesting in the final order retroactive or back child support.
Yes.
And that would be from your son's birth, September 16th, 2022 until July 21st, 2025 for the retroactive time frame.
Yes, ma'am.
And from that time period, did the two of you live together?
No.
Did he provide any type of financial support for your son?
No, he didn't.
And so you're requesting a total retroactive child support judgment of $7,315 as of July. From
Yes.
the July 21st. Okay. And you're requesting he be ordered to pay that back at $87 a month beginning November 1st, 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're requesting court costs from today's court proceeding be billed to Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
And then as far as the non-disclosure finding, you understand if the court makes the finding of family violence, your address would not be in the court order. But if there's not a finding, are you asking for a non-disclosure of your address?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Then I will grant the default order, make the terms of the provisions of the temporary order final. I will, except for sole managing conservatorship, except for conservatorship, I will order that mom be sole managing conservator. Make a finding of family violence. Grant the non-disclosure. Order a retroactive child support judgment against Mr. Cooper in favor of the Attorney General of Texas in the amount of $7,315. Order that judgment paid at $87 per month. All start dates will be November 1st, 2025. Is there anything else, Ms. Peoples?
Nothing further from the state, Judge.
Anything else, Ms. Blanchard?
Nothing further.
Then thank you for appearing here today, Ms. Cassiano, and you're free to go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Blanchard.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm ready to approach on number 16 on the docket. We have both parties present for service on the record.
No, that's not what I want. Mr.
One second, Mr.
You fucking with my day. No, we don't need to talk to that guy. We need to talk to these people. This is our last case. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, it's always a Stephanie, isn't it? Come on, Stephanie, let's get going. This case is interesting. Another sort of intentional underemployment case. That was a wild case, by the way. For being one-sided, that was wild.
The add-ons made the list. I'm not sure, but we'll see. They did.
Excellent.
We're hearing calls number DF 1605888. Dang and Leg.
Now,
I know
hold
I'm
on.
killing the
Is
names.
it? I think 8 is a very lucky number in Chinese. Like, they would really like this case number. 888. Anyways.
Tamalo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, would the parties in this matter please raise your right hands? Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Dang?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and Ms. Legge?
Yes, ma'am.
You may both lower your hands. And Ms. Sweet, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do have a partially agreed order in suit establishing the parent-child relationship, in suit for modification, and order confirming support obligation. It is the support terms that are contested. If I may read the agreed terms and then take testimony.
1 second.
Yes, Your Honor.
It was
You
funny
may.
name day.
Thank you, Your Honor. There are 5 children before the court. And I apologize for the pronunciation here, but the Nibel, she born July 1st, 2019. I offered evidence what's been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit A, the acknowledgement of the paternity for that child, filed with the petition March 27th, 2025.
State's Exhibit
2
A
days after
is
my
admitted.
birthday.
Thank you, Honor. We are also adding Dangbol, born March 11th,
Oh.
2021.
Oh my God, March babies
Parents have
again.
agreed that the child's last name shall remain the same.
Not Lady Like
Parents
you've
have agreed
inspired
that
me to
for
light my
the
joint.
children, they will be joint managing conservators. And that Ms. Legge will have the exclusive right to determine the children's residence within Dallas or any surrounding county. And Mr. Bolding will have the children based on a standard possession schedule. Parents also agreed that Ms. Legge will apply for and maintain government medical assistance for the children, and any additional healthcare expenses will be covered by the parents 50-50. That is the extent of the agreed terms. If I may call Ms. Legge.
You may.
Ma'am, what is your full name?
Malu Lega?
And did you hear the terms I read to the court?
Yes,
Do you understand those terms?
yes,
Are you in agreement with those terms and believe in the best interest of your children?
yes.
Have you ever been married?
Legally married.
You have been?
Yes.
To who?
Year Bolding,
And when were y'all legally married and where?
in Texas. Back then, before, after I have my first baby.
Okay, and what county?
Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Hang on one minute.
Is there a PP check needed? Jokes. Jokes.
Did you have the any merit certificate? Did you provide that to our office?
We don't have a marriage certificate, but we always has legal documents. We stay together, and people ask him. He say he's married to me. I'm his wife, and we have 5 kids.
Well, as somebody who actually got married in Texas, funny enough, they give you a marriage license. In fact, you have to go get it, apply for it, and then you have to wait 3 days to get your marriage license. I guess in case you get cold feet. Anyways, so they give you a marriage license in Texas, though. Like if they had a wedding, right?
Kids together.
So there's no marriage license, is that correct?
No.
Okay. And who is your youngest child's father?
Year Bolding.
And do you understand that this order will establish that Mr. Yerbaldeng is the biological and legal father of your youngest?
Yes.
And did you and Mr. Yerbaldeng stop living together at the end of October 2024?
Yes.
Since then, had he given you $150 every other week through Zelle?
Not every other weeks in Blue Moon.
How many times would you say that he provided you $150 since October of 2024?
2 times.
One more, I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
2 times.
Okay. And did he make any payments for any of your bills in May of 2025?
No.
Okay. Did he pay your light bill in March of 2025?
The kids call him and he paid that light bill.
Do you recall the amount?
I'm not quite sure.
In April of 2025, did he pay around $300 to fix the air conditioning in your home?
Yes, the kids call him to come and fix the air condition.
And then he is supposed to pay the mortgage on the home you currently live in. Is that correct?
Yes.
When is the last time that he paid that mortgage? Do you know?
Around February or April.
Of this year?
Yes.
And so, do you
And some-
understand that for the bills he's paid, he'd be entitled to a credit towards any retroactive or back child support for your two youngest? The
really
credit would
don't-
be $1,140 for the bills and the money he sent you?
I really don't know because we don't have communication. There's no communication between us.
Do you understand that based on your testimony, the state is proposing a judgment on child support arrears for that back child support in the amount of $2,064?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with that judgment?
Yes.
Would you be in agreement to Mr. Boldang paying that back at $60 a month?
Yes.
And do you understand that there's no medical or dental support judgments?
Yes.
And we're also modifying that prior order signed in 2019 for your three youngest children. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that the state is proposing that Mr. Boldang pay cash medical support of $129 a month beginning November 1st?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
And where does Mr. Boldang work?
All clear. Excuse me?
Where does he work?
He say he's driving Buba, but before that he was self-employed. He make 6 figures.
I'm so sorry. It's not even funny. Paisley, you're being rude. But did she just say he's driving Boober? I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Oh my god. Courtney. Hi, lover. Avoid avocados this weekend.
Work.
All clear. Excuse me?
Where does he work?
He say he's driving Buba, but before that he was self-employed. He make 6 figures.
And where was he working when he made 6 figures?
Golden Hat Tax Services. He owned of that company.
Does he have a CPA license to do taxes?
He just a tax pro. He's tax pro with the license.
And the location of that tax service, was that in Texas?
Yes, in Texas, Dallas, Texas. The headquarters in Dallas, Texas, and he have 4 other offices in Nebraska, Arizona, and
And-
Lubbock.
When did he lose that business or stop working there?
He lose it 2 years ago. I don't know if he lose it or if he's still having it. I really don't have no idea because we don't have communication.
And so when y'all still lived together, you don't know what he was doing last year before October when y'all separated?
Yes.
Was he still working as a tax preparer?
I don't have no idea. He's just not elaborate at all.
Okay. So while y'all lived together, you didn't have any communication though?
No. And that's the reason brought me to let him get out of the house because I don't have communication with him at all.
And apologies if I already asked this, but do you know why he lost that business?
He lost the business due to there was a policy on the office said one of the family member don't have to operate the company, and the company has a policy I should get 25% out of the company every year. And I called the colleagues with him and I tell them I don't get 25% of that money. I don't know what's going on. And they like, we gave him the money to take care of me and the kids while I'm sick. I say, I did not receive that. And that's what has brought conflict between me and him and the business.
So regarding support, are you in agreement to basing that on what he's currently making at Uber?
I'm agree with that, but if anything change, I'm agree to get more because I have these kids and he cheated on me and I take care of the kids. So he come in Blue Moon to take the kids somewhere for 2 hours and bring them back. And he come for Blue Moon, just send us money from nowhere without my concern or without asking me if I need this money or not. And I tell him he have to stop giving money for no reason because I don't know why he's giving me this money for. Because he say he's not responsible on me he's not responsible
Objection
on me
narrative.
for good.
Okay, Ms. Leggett, can you just answer the questions that Ms. Sweet asked you? Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
Thank you, Your Honor. So Ms. Legge, do you understand that based on the income for Mr. Balding that I've calculated from Uber, that his child support would be $543 per month?
Yes,
Are you in agreement to child support being set to that amount?
yes,
And that is with credit for 2 other children. Do you understand that?
yes,
Do you
Ms. Sweet,
understand?
that was 543?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
And Ms. Legge, do you understand that Mr. Balding will be billed for court costs by the District Clerk of Dallas County?
yes.
And do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Balding having your address or phone number?
No,
Your Honor, I pass the witness that would like to call Mr. Balding.
You may.
Sir, what is your full name?
Oh, you're Balding.
And did you hear the terms I previously read to the court regarding the source of health insurance, conservatorship, and possession and access?
Yes.
Did you understand those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you in agreement with those terms and believed in the best interest of your children?
I'm sorry?
Were you in agreement with those terms and believe they're in the best interest of your children?
To support the children, yes.
And are you currently employed with Uber?
Yes, ma'am.
And you make around
Uber would not agree. Uber would say, "Oh, no, baby. He ain't an employee. He's an independent contractor." But I catch your drift. Yeah, they need attorneys. This is confusing. But she, bless her little heart, Stephanie. She's trying.
$1,000. Is that what you're bringing home?
It's not a stable job. Like I can bring 1,500, I can bring 2,000. It's not quite like max that I know what I brought every time. Because sometimes it could be slow down, sometimes it could be busy when the game on.
Mr. Dang, on average, do you make about $2,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
Thank you, Honor. And you have 2 other biological children, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And those children are younger than any of your children with Ms. Legge, is that correct?
Yes.
And since your separation from Ms. Legge at the end of October of 2024, how much money had you been providing her every other week?
As seen, I get out on October the 31st, 2024. I give her 150 through the every other week.
And was that from December of 2024 to April of 2025?
On April, yes, the last time I give it was May. No, it was the last Zale I give it to her, it was April 24, 2025.
Okay. And what bill did you pay of Ms. Leges in May of 2025?
The May 2025, here is the TXU bill for 540. The light was cut off from the house.
Okay, and was that in March of 2025 or May?
That in May 2025.
Did you pay any
Okay.
bills in March of 2025?
Yes, yeah, that's what I paid the TXU. And then the April the 26, 2025, the air conditioner was out in the house. I paid $300 to fix the air conditioner.
Were those the only two bills?
And then the same time, the house bill, the last payment was made the first. I paid $2,322.03.
Can you repeat that number
Ms.
one more
Sweet.
time?
Ms. Anderson, are you able to hear Mr. Dane? Because I'm having a hard time hearing him.
He is a little like muffled, but I can.
Okay. Mr. Dane, see if you can speak a little clearer. It sounds like you're in a vacuum. If you can get closer to the mic. You may.
All right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
Can you repeat that $2,000 figure one more time, Mr. Dane?
$2,322 paid the house.
And that was in May?
That was in May the 1st.
Okay. And is that for the mortgage on the house Ms. Leges is currently residing in?
That's a mortgage for the rent that I've been paying since we moved there 2018. She never paid that.
So is it a mortgage or is it a rent? Who owns the home?
The mortgage.
It's the mortgage, you own the home, is that correct?
Yes,
And that is the last time that you paid the mortgage, correct?
that's the last time I paid the mortgage, and I tell her, because my car, the transmission is messed up, I tell her let's try to pay the house together. She refused not to make a payment. I say, okay, can I stay with the kids so they can live in their house? She refused.
Objection, Your Honor, narrative.
House.
Objection sustained. Mr. Dane, just answer the question that Ms. Sweet asked you, please.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
Did you pay the mortgage November of 2024?
November 2024.
November of 2024, yes. Did you pay the mortgage that month?
Yes, I was the one who paid the house.
Did you pay it December of 2024?
December, I didn't pay.
You did not?
I put it to the loss mitigation.
Okay. And did you pay the mortgage January of 2025?
Hold on. He put it to the what?
I applied the loss mitigation because I don't have a job. I lost a job, so I called the mortgage company.
Loss mitigation? Is that what he's saying? Loss mitigation? Yeah, and his other two kids are younger than hers, so he cheated. Yeah.
Until I get a job.
So in 2025, how many times did you pay the mortgage?
In 2025, I paid only twice.
But you also paid November of 2024, is that correct?
And May, yes.
So since y'all separated, you paid the mortgage 3 times, is that correct?
I paid, since we separated October, I paid twice. 2 times.
2 times since October of 2024.
And it never been paid until right now.
So is your stance on the retroactive or back child support that it should be 0 since you paid the mortgage and other bills?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that credit for paying the mortgage twice in separation, as well as the light bill and the AC bill as well as $150 every 2 weeks. That would wipe out any proposed judgment from that I've calculated.
Yes, ma'am.
And regarding support moving forward, do you understand that the state is asking that you pay cash medical support of $129 a month beginning November 1st?
Yes.
Are you in agreement or disagreement with that amount?
I was paying more than this anyway, but I agree with that. I'll take care of them.
And
Yes.
regarding support, child supports, do you understand that I've calculated that at $543 per month?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in agreement or disagreement with child support being set to that amount?
I agree.
And do you understand that when each of your children turns 18 or graduates, whichever occurs later, that those amounts do step down as there are fewer minor children before the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand that you'll be billed for court costs by the District Clerk of Dallas County?
Yes.
Thanks, Brooklyn. I'm so glad you're here. Don't worry about being late. I'm always late. For a very important date. But I look great. No, half the time I don't. I wasn't even wearing eyeliner when we started.
Your Honor, I passed the witness. I would like to recall Ms. Legge regarding
You
the
may.
mortgage. Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Legge, did you hear Mr. Boldane's
Yes.
testimony regarding the mortgage
Yes,
and that he had paid twice since y'all separated in October?
he been paying the mortgage for my rest of my life. And I've been taking care of the kids and him and everything for my rest of my life.
Do you understand that if the court does give him credit for paying that mortgage, that his back child support would be $0?
We both pay the mortgage. There's a time I was sick with breast cancer, and I was sick with breast cancer. I have to ask for assistance from the churches to pay the mortgage, and they did pay the mortgage for me that time, and he was not available with me at that time.
When was that?
That was a beginning of 2024.
So,
Okay,
but
but hold on, Ms. Sweet. Since October of 2024, that's what we're talking about, October of 2024. Has he paid the mortgage at all?
I really don't know, man, because he's the one handled the mortgage.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Sweet.
and do you also understand that for current support, that when any of your children turn 18 or graduate high school, that the child support amount is going to step down or be reduced?
Yes, I don't mind that.
Your Honor, I passed the witness and would request, actually, I would like to recall Mr. Boldang.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Boldang, do you have a CPA license?
No. No, ma'am.
Did you own a tax preparation business?
Yes, I was doing the tax preparation business, yes.
Was that here in Texas?
Here in Dallas, yes.
And, but you don't personally prepare the taxes?
Not anymore. I lost the job.
Okay. Did you also lose your license or ability to prepare taxes?
Yes. When I lost the job, I never do the tax in 2024.
But do you still have the license or the ability, like if you wanted to go out and get a job tomorrow, preparing taxes?
Yes, I do.
And before you lost your job doing taxes, how long had you had that job?
I've been doing it since 2018.
And why, excuse me, what month and year did you lose your job?
April 2024.
What happened in April 2024 that caused you to lose your job?
the partner I was, they have a policy say that all of us, none of our family members cannot operate any business for the tax. So she did open the business, and I tell her tomorrow later she opened the business for tax, and I tell her, you cannot do that. I'm going to lose the job for 2023. So I got fined from there. They charged me $3,000. I paid them back to the company. And then she go back again 2024, she opened it. So they fired me from the job. And she's still maintaining her job
And what is the reason that you have not sought employment as a tax preparer anywhere else?
because I don't have any money to open the office or buy a computer or anything because I lost the job. That's the only job I was stable with.
But could you say go get a job at a tax preparer, like H&R Block or something like that?
It depends if they hire me, I can work there, but I don't think I will do that job anymore because there's a lot of problems going on.
So you are requesting that your support today be based on the average $2,000 a month you bring home from Uber. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I pass the witness and request a ruling as to the retroactive child support.
And I will accept the agreement of the parties, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will order retroactive child support judgment at $0 a month. Court costs as billed, and all start dates will be November 1st, 2025. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your question, sir?
My question is, seeing I left the house never been paid. We owe $17,000 right now for the house for 6
Sir,
months.
that's not before me. I can't make any decisions on your house or your house, no. None of that is before me.
Okay.
Only thing before me is a pleading about the children, where they're going to live, who's going to pay child support for them, and who's going to pay for their medical support. That is it. There's nothing else before me. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any other questions?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I actually tell her earlier, like, I don't have no time. I always go every week to see them, to take them out, but to stay with them, I cannot do that.
Mr. Dang,
Yes.
I ask you to ask me a question, not make a statement. What is your question?
My question is, I'm taking care of other bill. Do I have to pay other bill apart from the child support?
Do you
Well,
have
I'm
to
paying-
pay
I'm paying
anything
for
other
the-
than the child support? You've been ordered to pay the child support.
Okay.
Now, do you have a moral obligation to take care of your children? Yes, but you are only ordered to pay the child support. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, sir? All right. If there are no further questions, now that I've made my ruling, you have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. What court is this out of, Ms. Sweet?
This is out of the 301st.
This is out of the 301st District Court. That's Judge Mary Brown. She might have a different opinion of mine. So now that I've given you that information, does anyone have any questions?
When is the child support gonna start?
It starts on November 1st.
Okay.
Okay, there are no other questions. Thank you for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, she didn't reply to me. Rude. Rude. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Guess what? Tonight is Slap Fight Friday night. So much going on. Make sure to tune in. And tomorrow night, our party will probably be around 6:15 Pacific, which is like 9:15 ish. Oh, it says 0 viewers. Talking to no one. That's okay. I don't mind. Anyway, I'm Paisley. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Do me a favor. Remember that I love you. And I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Always down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Forgot I was in charge of kindergarten today. Time out! I'm just joking. Bye.